Welcome to Festool TV. My name is Frank, and today I would like to show you how to cut laminate edges flush with the OFK 700 and then round them in a one-stop operation. Normal flush trimming generally isn't a problem. The problems arise when the material has a concave or convex shape. This is no trouble for the OFK 700. This name stands for an edge router and has a collet for an 8mm shank cutter. In this application, a grooving cutter is used. Insert the cutter, activate the spindle lock, and tighten the collet nut. An attachment table extension allows the router to move easily over the material. After attaching it, the table must be fixed to the router with the attaching screw, and the same is repeated with the extraction system. The router is now ready. The next step is to adjust the cutting edge and the table with a pencil.
Dazu nehme ich einen Bleistift, lege den hier auf meinen Teller drauf, löse die schwarze.
The black clamping screw is released and fine setting is carried out with the green screw.
Dementsprechend fein justieren. Wichtig ist, die Schneide sollte auf die Tischplatte ausgerichtet sein. Und nachdem ich sie ausgerichtet habe,
afterwards, of course, both screws are retightened. Next, the material is clamped to the vacuum system, allowing trouble-free work across the entire material. Clamps, for example, can interfere with work. The next step, OFK 700 is connected to the plug-it system. And now the machine is ready for use. It's important to know that the support table is angled 1.5 degrees upward, so that the cutting does not move in a 90-degree angle along the edge, but is slightly inclined. This allows you to move precisely on the surface without damaging it. It's important here to make one or two trial cuts so that the fine setting is adapted to the material. Now the edges are cut flush. If in addition to the flush trimming the edges are to be rounded off, I replace the cutter by another cutter that has a special rounding profile.
Dann wechsle ich diesen Fräser und baue diesen Fräser ein, der hier speziell ein Abrundungsprofil sozusagen hat.
It allows the machine to cut the edging without damaging the surface.
Mich an die Oberfläche des Werkstückes rantasten kann und durch seine Geometrie verletzt mir nicht die Oberfläche.
To guide this machine, the attachable extension table will be used as previously. However, this time, it's not fixed horizontally but vertically using the screws in the router.
Position wie vorhin, sondern in der vertikalen Position. Und wird ebenfalls wieder befestigt mit den Stellschrauben. Der Fräser
The router is now aligned again on the table.
auf meine Tischplatte.
The black clamp screw is again released and the adjustment is made with the green screw and pencil as a visual control. Afterwards, both screws are locked again.
das Ganze bündig ist. Nach dieser Einstellung
The swivel segment can be used as a guide when cutting later. After the segment is locked into place, you can see here that the ball bearing is again aligned exactly to the cutting edge.
Und jetzt sehen Sie, Moment, es rastet dann ein. Man sieht jetzt, dass dieses Kugellager exakt wieder hier auf die Schneide ausgerichtet ist. Auch hier habe ich wieder einen grünen
Here you also have a green screw that allows you to align the ball bearing to the cutting edge.
Kugellager auf meine Schneide auszurichten. Die Absaugung
The extraction system is then mounted on the suction nozzles here.
Soweit wäre die Maschine eingestellt. Auch hier
Again, a trial cut with fine adjustments in height and depth is necessary for best results.
ja, Feineinstellungsmechaniken in der Höhe oder in der Tiefe verändern. Die
The speed is turned down again,
sind nach runtergefahren. Wir haben jetzt hier auf der anderen Seite im
and now I
hohen
move
Bereich
slowly
eine
towards the
Kante.
material.
Starte die Maschine und fahre jetzt langsam an die Kante ran. Je nach Tiefe kann ich das
The
Ganze
plunging depth of the router can be adjusted using this set screw.
Minusfunktion, wo ich praktisch den Fräser zustellen kann für mehr Abtrag oder zurücknehmen. Sehr schön kann man jetzt
Here
hier
you see
den
now the
Unterschied
difference
sehen.
between a section that has been too deeply grooved and a precisely and cleanly cut edge. Now those were the two working steps with the OFK 700 for flush trimming and flush trimming with simultaneous rounding in a single system. I hope you enjoyed watching Festool TV. See you next time. Yours, Frank.